Hot today with a high near 97 degrees, and wow, keep your self in air conditioning possibly if you can. Hey, we're joined this morning by Nicole and Kanyon Ogle, and they're a part of Haven Enrichment. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you both for being here this morning. The mission statement: to help lead the children of our community to a brighter future by teaching them the fundamentals of life and helping them through their current daily life struggles. And you know, that's a pretty good mission statement because that happens a lot. Nicole, good morning.
Good morning. I started this organization in May, and the reason I started this organization is because of all of the violence that was going on here in Sylacauga. And you have so many people that talk about, oh, I want to help, I want to do this, but never really putting a plan in action. So I wanted to do this by teaching to interview for jobs. We help with that. We help with resumes. We help with interview clothing for the jobs. We teach them proper etiquette when going to interview for a job. We help with anything that's needed for school. We help with anything that's needed personally for home. That could be.
Was this a path that you thought about 5 years ago?
No, it was not. No, it was not. And I said to myself, God sure does have a sense of humor because He chose me of all people to want to do this. And I kept saying, oh, I'm not going to do it, I'm not going to do it. But it just kept coming up. So here we are.
Wow. Now, Kanyon, you're a music guy.
Yes,
and
sir.
You're plugged into Haven Enrichment. And, you know, you reach a lot of kids through music.
Yeah. That's actually another thing we were actually talking about, was doing like kind of like an event thing one like Saturday, and doing like popcorn, have some musicians come out and play for the kids, get them like the kids, like everybody's interested in different things. So like you could have people that's interested in music over here doing some things with musicians, and other people over here that's used to arts and stuff doing like arts and crafts.
So how did you
type
get started in
deal.
music?
Well, I've always like been into music. When I was a little kid, I used to like run around in cowboy boots and stuff, singing little songs on milk crates and stuff. And then it just kind of grew from there. And back in November, I put out my first single. It's called Moonlight. I put it out. It's about my wife, actually. Then back in January, I went and recorded another 4 songs and put out a 5-song EP it also got Moonlight put on it too. So 5 songs in all. It's called Hank It. It's on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify, the whole 9 yards. It's on any music streaming platform. It's there. But I got into music. My dad actually used to sing in the church band, so that kind of got me interested in wanting to put myself out too. And then I kind of just picked up from there.
Now, how did y'all get together with Haven Enrichment?
Well, I think I made a post about what I was trying to do on Facebook, and I set the meeting date and time, and him and his wife showed up. And lo and behold, they know my son, and I didn't know that. So it's just been great ever since. I mean, anything I ask, he's there. Well, he's our only guy right now.
Yeah.
But we love him. I couldn't do it without him and the rest.
We got a big
Definitely
event
team
coming up in
effort.
early August, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There's a book bag drive put together by Decory Hale, and we have, you want to tell them who all we have?
We got a couple different people that's participated in the event. We got the Blue Heart Foundation 334, Decory Hale, Haven Enrichment, the Sylacauga Lions Club, Sylacauga Kiwanis Club, Forever 21 with the Jordan L. Matthews Memorial Foundation, Alta Point Health, the Right Step in Motion LLC, Chick-fil-A of Sylacauga, the Embry family, the Sylacauga Police Department, Sylacauga Fire Department, Sylacauga Parks and Recreation, and Sylacauga Board of Education have all got involved in this.
Yeah.
Now, where's it going to be and how's it going to work?
It's going to be at J. Craig. It's going to be from 11 to 3. Anybody is invited. And this book bag drive is for K through 12. So anybody in need, anybody that
That's
you-
August the 5th, right?
August the 5th.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And not only will they be able to come get book bags, they'll be able to stick around and have a little fun. We'll have the 360, which is the little turnaround thing where they can get on and take pictures. We'll have popcorn, we'll have snacks. So they don't have to just come in and leave. They can linger around and have fun.
So, why is it so important that we reach these young kids? You talked about you got plugged into it because you're concerned about the violence in our
I
hometown.
think a lot of times kids do things because of lack thereof. And I mean not just financially, I mean love, I mean all of it. So if we're able to take some of the pressure off of some of the parents who do not have, because there's a lot of parents that try and just they don't have it, and we get it. I get it. I was one of those at one time. So I've been telling them it's okay to need help, you know, and we're just trying to help. And I feel like a lot of times the violence comes in because your friend over here may not have, and then you're going lacking. So what do? You're going to go steal. You're going to go do other things because you want that same thing that your friend has. So that's all we're trying to do, just trying to take some of the pressure off of the parents that are not able to afford to do these things for the kids.
Kanyon, how do you see this as a young man developing your music career?
Well, really, with the Safe Haven Enrichment, I see it not just bettering with me, but I feel like other kids that have the interest in music, they could come. That's something to give them to do other than just be out here doing whatever, you know, like she said, stealing, doing whatever they need to do to get by. This gives them something to pass time other than just going out and getting in trouble. So I feel like not really just to boost me, but to maybe boost somebody else into making their own career out of something that they would enjoy doing too. So,
Nicole, I remember when I was growing up, I didn't have the opportunity that you guys are affording youngsters today. We just had to get by what we had years ago, but this is a great opportunity
Right.
for parents who may be too busy to get their school supplies, or maybe don't have the money to get their school
Right.
supplies and need some help.
And a great group of people.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
just us. It's like the whole community coming together. So that's a great thing. And we have so much more planned, but you know, we'll just have to play that.
Now,
by
is this a two-prong effort? Is it two in one, or how does that working?
as far as
You mentioned the Corey Hale is involved in it.
yeah, Corey does his own thing, but once I had planned to do my own thing, but when I looked on Facebook and saw that he was doing this as well, I decided why not link.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Strength in numbers, you know.
It is.
Right.
It is. It is.
So, Kanyon, you're involved in music,
yes, sir.
and there's all kind of music out there.
Yeah.
I'm old school. I like some of the more sedate music, but there's hip hopsters out there. There's all kind of music out there, and where do you land in that mix?
Well, I actually don't like to categorize myself to one little genre. So I actually do like, I do some country rock, some of it's country rap. It's kind of, the little EP I put out, it's kind of a mix of everything. I got about 10 more songs wrote that I got to get recorded. Some of it is the same way, some of it's going to be just country, some of it's going to be like country rap, some of it's going to be country rock. At this time, I'm actually looking to put together a little band. I've got a drummer, and I'm pretty sure I got a bassist or a bass player, but I'm really looking for a guitarist, and maybe I'm not quite sure on my bass player yet, so I'm really looking for a bass player and a guitarist too. So if anybody out there knows how to play, I can get in touch with me on
I
Facebook.
can hum in the shower. Does that qualify for anything?
Maybe.
Hey, Safe Haven Enrichment. Who all's involved in this, Nicole?
Oh, it's a lot of
Okay.
us. We have Loretta Miller Player, who's a teacher at Silicaca High, Kanyon, his wife, Monica Mann, who we all know. We have Michelle Funderburg. We have, it's a list. It's about 15 of us. Paula Thomas Harris.
All of you
Yeah,
with the
it's about
same
15,
vision
Yes.
as far as
Yes.
helping our children, right?
Yes, yes. It's about, like I said, 15 of us. We have Fatima Oden, Angie Oden. I'm sure I'm gonna miss
You'll miss
somebody.
a
If I
few,
miss
yeah.
you all, I'm sorry.
It'll be your fault, it ain't
yeah,
mine.
Yeah, it'll be my fault. Just take it for love. But it's a lot of us.
Okay, this is to help lead our children and our community to a brighter future by reaching them with the fundamentals of life and helping them through their current daily life struggles. And whether you're rich or poor, black or white, male or female, we all have daily troubles.
And let me add, I forgot something. Jabari Gaddis, she wrote the mission statement, so I can't
You better
leave
get her in there.
So I definitely cannot leave her out. But yes, that's our aim right now, just to help. I just feel like if we help these kids as far as the education and as far as the interviewing for the jobs, that's, if they're occupied, they're not going to be able to get in trouble.
You talk about interviewing for jobs.
Okay, well, you have some kids that go to job interviews in their pajamas. Who does that?
No,
we're
you
just
don't. You don't do that.
Yeah, we're trying to teach them proper etiquette. We go over. We do like a mock interview with them to teach them the proper things to say and not to say, or not to do when you go on a job interview. You would be surprised.
Wow.
Help them fill out resumes and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah,
Also. So,
yeah, and you know there are a lot of jobs available out there,
is.
but you can't just go walking in as you think you can walk in a lot
Right.
of times.
Absolutely.
Kanyon, how old are you?
24.
24. You have any children?
I have one. I
Okay.
have a 2-year-old son.
Okay. You know the importance of parenting.
Yes, sir.
And Nicole, what about you?
Oh, I'm 44. I can say it. And I have 3 kids.
I wasn't going to ask you your
Yeah.
age.
Oh, well, I told it,
Yeah.
so it's out there now. I'm old.
So you talk about as experienced parents
Oh, yeah.
of what kids can face today, not just in our home, but in our schools,
Yeah.
or in
Just out
public
in public
arenas.
generally, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're trying to help those folks. And so we're going to be doing this on August the 5th from 11 to 3, K through 12th grade. Is that right?
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what do they need to do?
They just need to show up. They just need to show up and stand in line. When they get ready to enter the building, everyone will get a ticket. There'll be a different booth set up, and they can take their ticket and just choose where they would like to go to receive their supplies.
Okay. And there's going to be some other things going on besides.
Yes.
What's that
Yes.
going to be?
They'll have popcorn, slushes, the 360
Yeah.
photo booth, just several things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just in time to school. School started back the next week? I
Yes.
think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. The following week, I believe.
Yeah. Wow. So Safe Haven Enrichment. Now I'm sure y'all are looking for other volunteers, right?
Yes.
So how can they get in touch with y'all?
I'm on Facebook under Nicole Sanders Dates, or you can find us on Facebook under Safe Haven Enrichment Services. There is a group there.
Okay. And Kanyon, how can they get your music?
You can go YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Just you can look up the EP. It's called "Hank It" by Kanyon Ogle. It's on every music streaming platform, so you can just go there. I also have a YouTube channel, Facebook page, and a Kanyon Ogle Music Facebook page also that I keep updated with all my upcoming
Goodness.
music stuff.
Yeah.
You got all kind of venues.
And I
don't
got
you?
TikTok also.
Yeah,
So.
well, all right then. Nicole Dates and Kanyon Ogle from Safe Haven Enrichment. And a big event coming up for students getting ready back to school. And just about anything you think of as far as school supplies are concerned, including some calculators are going to be given away or handed out. And those book bags, everybody got to have a book bag, don't they?
Yes. Yes. Or everyone should have a book bag. So, yeah.
Well, we thank y'all both for coming in this morning.
Thank
Anything
you.
else y'all want to mention?
No, just remember, if you want to volunteer, We need everybody. It's Safe Haven Enrichment Services on Facebook.
All right. Appreciate y'all both for coming in this morning. Nicole Dates and Kanyon Ogle from Safe Haven Enrichment. A big event coming down at J. Craig Smith Community Center 11 to 3 on August the 5th. Giving away school supplies and getting ready for school 2023-24. Back to more Daybreak in just a bit. Don't go away.
That was